Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is December the 26th, 2019. Strong hand. Bitcoin is the next Bitcoin in motion, offended by selling, unconfiscatable. Compete, don't complain. We'll talk about that. Conviction, you know I got that. Be a unique beast. Yeah, I'm a unique beast. Relentless. This show is going to be about being relentless. Personal responsibility is new counterculture. Hello, my elite friends. All right, I want you all to retweet what I've got on Twitter now. What's pinned on Twitter, the King of the Trolls video clip from March the 23rd, 2017. Just shows you how people were panic-stricken then, but in the long term, Bitcoin won. And the longer version that will eventually be on YouTube is already on Facebook at my page there, which is linked to below, facebook.com/disruptmeister, and on my Minds page. So you're getting sneak peeks at stuff on Minds and Facebook. Get familiar with these other platforms, and of course Twitter. That's the epicenter of the Bitcoin Meister world. So thanks Bitcoin Embassy London for the super chat the other day. Hey, I want to say one of my old buddies out in Southern California, CryptoHWwallet.com. You know him, Joseph. He is giving away HW1 wallets, which are the original Ledger wallets, and they work fine. The tweet about it is linked to below, and so check that out. I actually retweeted it yesterday, so follow me on Twitter, TechBalt, TechBalt, and pound that like button, because you know what? No matter what happens with the videos and all this, a lot of the people out there that have had their videos taken down having issues with YouTube, and it goes way beyond cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, they're painting themselves as victims. I am not a victim. I don't want to be associated with any of those people. I am relentless. I am relentless. And if we live in a world where everybody wants to be a victim, sure, you're gonna encounter obstacles when you're dealing with private corporations. You roll with the punches and you take it as an opportunity. So it's not just for everyone that's saying, hey, YouTube's picking on Bitcoin, YouTube's picking on cryptocurrency. I said this yesterday. I'm going to read you a tweet here. I mean, do the research on your own. It's not just cryptocurrencies. They want, they want to be like TV. YouTube wants to be like TV. They don't, if they change their algorithm, they're going after people who are, the excuse is that it's for the children. It's for the children. There are people who are selling regulated products, and that boils down to some key words now. Like, I think if you use the word investment or speculation or Monero or altcoins or this, that, there's all sorts of combinations. It's not a human being, it's an algorithm. So it's picking off random videos on people's accounts, and but it's not just doing it in cryptocurrency. And we've been warned about this for a while, that they were going to get stricter, all right? But here's an example. If you go to 2148 on this video, this is a tweet. Louis Rossman, whoever that is, talks about getting a strike on a video because of his cats. This is ridiculous how YouTube can strike any video. I guess even cat videos aren't safe on YouTube anymore. Okay, I mean, it's ridiculous on a certain level that everybody worshiped the algorithm, and now it's doing things that are hurting people. It's a private corporation. If they don't like cat videos, if they don't like kid videos, if they don't like smaller, you got to understand, they as I just said a second ago, they want to be like television. So this is probably not happening to Fox or ABC, the big guys that are on YouTube. They can have a conversation with people on YouTube and say, hey, you flagged me, or whatever, you gave me a strike, take it away, and they'll talk to them. That's who YouTube wants to deal with. They want to deal with huge entities. They want it to be sanitized, and this is the way they're going about things. And at the same time, there was a lawsuit about children and everything, so they want to avoid all liability. I see why they're doing this. We see the writing's been on the wall. I've talked about this on my Beyond Bitcoin shows for a while, the direction YouTube's going in. So we can cry about it and say we're victims, or we can just keep on doing what we're doing on YouTube as long as we can. We have podcasts, we have Twitter, there's Minds, everyone's talking. This is a time to innovate, diversify. All these altcoin people, they're always talking about the diversify for the sake of diversification when it comes to coins. Well, how about with social media? And so, no, am I happy that YouTube is done? No, I'm not happy that YouTube, but I realize it's a private corporation and I'm not going to waste my time crying over it. I'm not going to, and I don't want to be, there's people listing all the YouTubers who have lost videos because of that. And I don't want to be on the crybaby list. I mean, come on now. And as I said on yesterday's video, we don't know what the next thing YouTube is going to do. They could retract everything, or they could go out after everybody. My whole channel could be gone tomorrow, for all I know. And I'm ready for that. Whatever. But so YouTube is the crypto YouTube. I've been on it I've been making it since 2013, 2014, 15. It's become a trash heap. I mean, there is no doubt about that. There is no doubt about it. It is filled with nonsense. By the way, pound that like button, people. And Steven Crowder was the guy who warned everybody weeks ago that they retroactively could punish people. You have a video from 2015, they could say, oh, that's bad, you're punished now, all right? But be relentless. Be relentless. And am I happy that the YouTube trash heap is getting cleaned out here? No, I'm not. I mean, 80%ers are going to do what they're going to do. They're always going to find the BitConnect stuff. But you do have to admit that over the years, it has turned into a trash heap. There are some Bitcoin jewels in the crypto trash heap, though. Now, Tone Bays says, happy holidays, everyone. Don't ever forget, no matter what YouTube or Twitter or Google or the banking system does to censor you, your Bitcoin will always be unconfiscatable when you hold your own Bitcoin, when you hold your private key. Dude, Tone, hey, take that away from this situation, people. They could take away your YouTube videos, but hey, if you really own Bitcoin, you didn't lose your Bitcoin. Now, that's another thing. Some of these dudes are really panic-stricken and desperate sounding and want to be victims, as I said. But maybe it gives us some insight into some of these creators on how much cryptocurrency do they really hold, okay? Because they didn't just lose their Bitcoin. They lost their YouTube. They didn't lose their whole YouTube. Some videos got taken down. Maybe they got demonetized. Maybe they can't upload. They can't do live. I mean, there's a lot of and that sucks for them. That sucks, obviously. But they still have Twitter. But they should still have their Bitcoin, right? They shouldn't all of a sudden be poor. I mean, are these dudes like in debt? What is their financial situation? Are we getting some insight, behind the scenes insight into some of these creators? They talk a big game about cryptocurrency, but do they really own it? Because they didn't just lose it. I mean, they lost YouTube. So very interesting. For me, no. As I said, bring it on. Bring on whatever's going to happen. I roll with the punches. They didn't take my darn Bitcoin. My financial situation hasn't changed at all. So, but good reminder by Tone that they can't take away your Bitcoin. And yes, this is I see this as a part of the evolution of the web. If YouTube wants to go in this direction, then we're going to go in another direction. Content creators who have conviction, at least, who believe in what they're talking about, they'll go in another direction. They don't just want to hang it up because, I can't be an influencer anymore. I can't get YouTube can't pay me any. No, if you really like Bitcoin and everything, you'll find another way to share with everyone about Bitcoin. And again, Twitter is freaking awesome. Follow me there, TechBalt, TECHBALT. And yeah, Twitter can have its trash too, of course. But I use Twitter as a way to magnify the message. So you guys help me magnify the message. If you want to support the show, retweet the stuff on Twitter. You can learn so much on Twitter if you treat it like a blog and you don't get into the arguments, because if you get into the arguments, it becomes a cesspool, obviously. But as I said, and I will tweet out the sneak peeks that are on Minds and on Facebook and most importantly, sportsmeister.com. That is where my podcasts are. You don't need to see my face. Audio podcasts are already there. I've been having fun with them. I mean, these YouTubers, they should have gotten into the podcast world. And it's funny, the person who got me into podcasting originally, a total doomer I mean, conspiracy theorist type of person, and I broke my relationship with this dude too because of things he said. But sometimes people who are insane can give you some good ideas. So I could have gotten more hardcore into podcasting a little earlier. I should have. Hey, don't say shoulda, coulda, woulda. I did it. And hey, you sportsmeister.com. Some of you are listening to this right now and are saying like, Adam, again, why are you talking about this YouTube stuff? I don't even know about it. Relentless, baby. And I am relentless. Quickly, Nick Carter said, crypto Twitter is as bad as it is better than the crypto YouTube, which is mostly touting Ponzi's and cloud mining scams. Okay, that's one way of looking at it. But speaking of that, on Twitter, ErgoBTC points out that Arbistar Ponzi is a fully self-sovereign Ponzi that's using BTC Pay to accept deposits. And hey, there's a guy on YouTube promoting it. Surprise, surprise. Pound that like button. Latest, let's go over some FUD to avoid. Demers woman is I guess she wants attention or something. She's been talking about futures FUD and how that because of futures and financialization, maybe after the halving, the price won't. Creating all sorts of FUD around futures and the price. Things are different this time. Plan B takes her to task, and he talks about the inelasticity of the Bitcoin demand, of inelastic demand for Bitcoin, and how you don't have to worry about the Bitcoin futures. Again, we're going to get your strong hands ready, people. Strong hand against the Bitcoin futures FUD, strong hand against fungibility FUD. We're going to keep hearing about that. Marty Bent writes about that. I linked to that below. He brings up PayJoin again as this solution to get everybody into coin joins and to create some fungibility here. All right, it's linked to below. Yesterday's show, I talked about a lot of Ethereum going to Kraken, and now we know that it's Jeffrey Wickel, an Ethereum developer and one of the founding team members, has sent $92,000 of Ethereum, 92,000 Ethereum, $11.5 million to Kraken on Christmas Day. We know this is Wickel's address as much as anything can be known because, and I'm quoting Trust Notes here, it's linked to below, that's a publication, because the originating one interacted with Ethereum name service, ENS, 2 years ago. And I talked about this on a past show that if you've got a .eth address, which is done by the Ethereum name service, that people can figure out who you are. And that's how this guy, people figured out who he was. So again, everyone, get used to podcast out there. Get more familiar with people's podcasts. Marty Bent's got a good run. Of course, we talked about him before. Sportsmeister.com. I've got one, of course. It's this. You're listening to it now. And I want to say something about this space. You know, we've got people that want to be victims in the space, and this is where the big boys play. But what's up with the guys in the space, the people in the space? And there's a little bit of overlap between the victims and this group, but this is a lowly group of people I'm about to tell you that brag about being snitches and informants. Oh, I'm going to tell on them. I'm going to report them to the SEC. I'm going to report them to YouTube because I don't like their videos. We talked about someone the other day who was bragging that he was reporting YouTube videos, that he was the one behind the YouTube purge, which he wasn't. But that there are people like that think it's great to be an informer and a snitch. I mean, this is unbelievable in this space. But hey, we deal with them. I'll call them out there. But this is not a time to tell on people. But, you know, BSV, what does that really stand for? Bitcoin Snitches Voice? Is that the Bitcoin Snitch Voice? Because some of the BSV dudes, oh, my God, they love them. I'm going to get my lawyer. I'm going to tell on you. I'm reporting you. It's all, Bitcoin isn't meant to be freedom. It's meant to be structure, telling on people, lawyers, law. Yeah, Bitcoin Snitches Voice or Bitcoin Snitch Vision. That's what they are. Okay, I'm Adam Meister, Bitcoin Meister, this is Meister. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video, check out the links below. Pound that like button. See me on Facebook, sportsmeister.com, everywhere. Techbalt, TECHBALT. I'll see you later. Bye.